Okay, perfect. Let's start.
Okay. Let me share the screen. So
Your
yesterday,
goal today was to work on. Okay, wait. Let me share my screen and let's check something.
okay.
Let's check a few things. I think Gemini is having something for us.
Okay.
Yes, stop presenting. I will share mine. Okay, if I go in this Gmail, what is Gemini? Yes, this is the daily that we did yesterday. Yes, 20 hour. So this is summary made by Gemini.
Oh.
I think this is the next step. Oh, your name is still here.
Yeah, it's there.
Emmanuel Pedel will make a call with Ivan Goyi and Aluku to brainstorm and remind them what is really needed. I think here he is wrong. So most of these focus on okay. Aluku successfully configure Roundcube UI, resolving login and display issue by debugging dev code. The database don't accept. Switching to Nginx, right? That's what you did on yesterday.
Yes.
And ensuring the PHP FPM service was running. Karin faced MariaDB conflict during installation, prompting Ivan to emphasize following official documentation. Right, Karin, you are following the documentation?
Yes.
Okay, because ChatGPT is here to make the summary. And Emmanuel encounter local installation conflict with Nginx and Apache, and Evangeli urged him to work on the server using MySQL, stressing the project experimental nature and the need for system simplicity. Okay, this is really what I said on yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
your next step on Godik is to sending and receive.
Yeah. Yes.
He did not capture that yesterday. Okay, that's not an issue. But he have also tried to help.
Yeah. That's
So
really great.
time to time, when we will be losing, we don't know how to continue. We will just came here and maybe refresh your mind.
Yeah.
See what is the next
Yes.
step and what we said the previous day. Okay, this is just what I was expecting to show you. Okay, let me stop. Okay,
Okay.
we can start now.
Screen. Okay. So yesterday after the meeting, I continued. I think I took a break, then came back, continued doing the debugging. I was able to send an email and receive, but then I closed. This morning I woke up. I wanted to document everything that I have done, but for some reason, I was receiving an error.
Okay, so right now you are able to send.
Yes, I've been able to send. I actually received an error. I wasn't able to send and receive this morning. I don't know what happened, but I did debugging and I was later able to send.
Okay.
But again, I was now doing the debugging so that I'm able to receive the emails. Because, you know, when you just do debugging randomly, you're helpless. Like going to ChatGPT, ask this, it tells you to do this. You go to maybe DeepSeek, you ask for a solution, it tells you to do something else, but nothing works. So it's not easy to trace actually where you're coming from.
Okay.
So yesterday when it worked, I took a break and just told myself in the morning I'll try to follow all the configurations that I have and see if I can send an email. Let me see now. It's working. I just want to test. I even received an email now from like how many minutes ago? Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe I should just test it again. Should be this one here. There's a lot of files, a lot of them. See, it stopped again. I think because of the configurations that I've been trying to do to to fix the receiving of emails, it has broken some part again in my postfix. But I should be able to really make this work by the end of today. My goal is that after everything works, I'll just invite maybe Karin so that we have a meeting and try to document everything that we have done from the database to postfix to Dovecot, everything, so that we have all the values of the configurations files somewhere. Then we clear the system and now try to understand everything as we set it up again from scratch. Then from there, we can now move to automation, because right now I really don't understand why everything is done the way it is supposed to be done, especially on the postfix part, because there are a lot of postfix Dovecot, there are a lot of files and configurations that I'm doing, like maybe 5 or 8 files. That's why I just wanted it to work fast. Then we go back and try to document everything and now start from scratch, because we can't really document what is not working.
Okay.
Yeah. I know the issues is just revolving around postfix and Dovecot. So it's going to work. I'm positive about that. Because if you look at the inbox, you can see there's an email here I sent yesterday, so it cannot load now. I think maybe postfix or Dovecot has errored. Even these ones are the emails I sent yesterday. See, it's a Wednesday.
Okay.
And I've sent them today, the emails I sent from admin, all these emails, these ones here, these 2, I think. Then yesterday I sent this. Then only one, I tested the Gmail only once today.
Okay. And about the troubleshooting, you don't remember what conf file you have tried to update, something like that?
There are a lot of config files, but the main ones that I play with are the main.cf for the postfix and master.cf. I mean CF for the postfix. But for example, right now, as I'm getting an error, I can check the logs, and if I pass that log, I'll be able to find out what that error is. But now for the For the receiving, the suggestions I've been getting from the AI have not been helpful.
Yeah, that is the problem with AI.
Yeah. Especially when it's something that you haven't done before. Sometimes it gives you a suggestion that is even going to destroy what is already working.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why you see it's stopping and it's working. The problem with DeepSeek is okay, but the problem with DeepSeek, it's very slow, extremely slow. Sometimes it just hangs for 5 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah.
It's the permission. Are you sure that you are give the good permission to fight?
Yes, I've done it. I've done a lot of permissions.
If you are not sure, we just give 7777.
Oh, okay. 7 means that any user has the permission, right?
Yes, the first 7
Yes.
is for the user. The second 7 is for group. The third 7 is for other people. So when you put 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay.
4 mean be able to read. 2 mean write.
Okay.
1 mean execute. So when you have 7, it means that the person can be able to read, write, execute. So me, when I'm installing software, I don't want to waste my time. I just go there and put 777. Especially when I am making I'm making all the testing.
Okay.
That helped me to avoid any kind of permission issue.
I didn't know that, to be honest.
Because the first error that ChatGPT mentioned is permission.
Yeah. And see all these permissions. I've just made changes on permissions a few minutes ago. I think.
Yes, when I change permission, I put it on all the file. Therefore, we see we have something there to change owner and permission.
Okay.
Okay, can we scroll up a bit? The first command, type the first command, check the Dovecot log.
This one?
Yes.
Let me expand it so that it's visible. Then to copy.
Yes, we need to copy it again.
Let me just copy this.
Okay.
I've given this a lot of them, but I know they mean the same thing. The issue is just this Dovecot thing. The database is not an issue.
Okay. Okay. Give permission. You see, it's noting the problem of permission. Scroll down. Copy the yes.
This one?
Yes. The user.
So I've given that.
The second one, ensure correct. Put there 777. You know,
Okay.
Oh, what? You can just leave like this because
I leave it like this.
yes, because if you are not familiar manipulating permission, later when you go to production, you need to remove it again. Okay, you can leave it just like this. Yes.
Okay. Then it's this. I've done that. If you want to be precise, restart Dovecot and postfix. Okay. Then what else? Verify with the admin test. Password. Succeed. What else? Then okay.
What do you have? You have junk, everything draft. Okay, next step. Check the next step and see. Just run to begin.
Okay. I think I need to log out maybe. I was getting this when I click on maybe junk. I think it's fixed now. It should be able to send. Let me send to Proton because Proton is not very strict with the let me call it test one. Proton is not very strict with the spam. Test one. Not yet.
SMTP error. Authentication fail.
Yeah.
Go on ChatGPT and check the log. He said that the var.
Yeah.
Or you can make you can send it to ChatGPT the error that we had.
When it's sent from Roundcube, I get this error. Ensure Dovecot socket is available to postfix. It must have. So what I do, I just cut this and tell ChatGPT to see my configuration. It's this cut here. This is my initial configuration.
We will try to make the last test now. If it don't work, you continue.
Yeah. Checklist. We are using JLS. These are depreciated. Replace with the commune. This looks correct. Check Dovecot authentication mechanism. What are they even saying? Check Dovecot. I should just give them the Dovecot also.
Yes.
Can't. I think what they are suggesting is already there. If I'm not wrong. AI is very good at guesswork sometimes. So they're suggesting that I should have auth mechanism as plain login, which is here.
Yes, we already have
Disabled, which is there. Yeah. Even this one, if I go here, realize that this configuration is exactly like that. So can't. Okay.
permission denied.
Sudo.
That to make ls.
Okay, ls.
No, no,
Right.
you can remove sudo ls-lrt.
ls l actually like that.
Yes, you put the file. There's a file. Yes. And access.
I think it needs sudo. Let me try sudo. I've tried it. Oh,
Why this file is this? So the owner have read to write. Okay, the order have no permission. No order have no permission.
okay. So you realize that what they want us to do, which is this part here, or the whole of this, you find that it's correct. So you'll end up just repeating what you've done already. SMTP server configuration, see, TLS 587 U password login. So they're even talking of login, because this same login is what allows us to be able to log into this UI. If it wasn't working, then I don't think we could be able to log into the UI. So I'll just continue debugging behind the scenes. Then I will let maybe Karin know. I know I've really kept you guys. I've kept Karin because she's not even able to run any tests now on the server, because everything that is there already is manual.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if it continues like this, we will find a way to have many servers.
Yeah, maybe two.
Yes, maybe two, because this is already. If we continue to have to facing challenging like this, instead of having only one server, I think we will have two servers. So let's see, maybe at the end of this week.
Okay.
If we don't find solution, maybe beginning next week, we need to have maybe 3 servers. So because Emmanuel had the same issue yesterday, he used his local computer. So let's see if we don't get solution, maybe next Monday, we will purchase other 2 servers. So anyone will be free to play with his server at any time, anyhow at his want.
What about the domain? I know the domain is the most expensive one. though I have a domain, I can play with my own domain if I, but
No, we have a lot of domain here. I have even some domain that I don't use.
okay, that will be great.
And every year I am renewing them. We
Good.
have this is technology that we can even purchase other domain. That's not an issue
Okay.
because Dream Technology I have at it. We purchase maybe other 2 domain to play with it.
Okay.
Okay. So your next step is to continue to troubleshooting with it, right?
Yes. It's not very far. I'm very sure it's not very far. I'm pretty close. Once I'm able to make it work, then I'll just try to get all the files for Dovecot, all the files for Postfix, OpenDKIM, all the files for Roundcube and all that stuff, and try to analyze them so that at least I understand what each configuration means. Because you see that a file like maybe this one, it's a very big file. So I really need to understand what each part like entails. Why are we doing this?
Okay.
So sudo, I don't know. Because if you are able to do that, if you understand, you are able to catch the errors that ChatGPT, the ChatGPT can take you to a wrong direction. You'll be able to catch that. But right now, because I'm not so familiar with what everything is doing, then if any suggestion that ChatGPT gives me, I follow it, even if it is a wrong one, then I end up messing up what is already working in the system.
Okay. Okay. So your next step now is to troubleshoot and make sure that Roundcube is able to send and receive email.
Yes, that's my next step. Make sure it sends and receives, and I'm able to mark them, maybe junk, delete. I think deleting maybe works. I don't know. It worked, I think, maybe yesterday. Yeah, it's able to move to trash. It works. Yeah, trash has something.
Okay.
Junk is empty inbox. Let me see if I'm able to mark it as junk. I think mark is here. Red as flagged. There's a section I was able to do that. Is it here? Move to here. Should be moved to junk.
Okay.
If I go to junk, okay. So at least those basic ones are working.
Okay. So, and if we don't find solution to the end of this week, we have 2 ways. Maybe try to use Snap email, and maybe I purchase other 2 domain or other 2 server and domain.
Yeah, I really recommend to get a server. I highly recommend to get a server because, we all have different reasoning, and we have our strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes I maybe just get keeping here. Maybe someone else tries it a few minutes, seconds, and it works. Or an hour, it works. So at least if we have at least 2, this one and another one, we can at least work with 2 servers.
And the domain, the name?
We also need a domain because now if someone is doing the configurations, he needs to play with his or her own DNS records.
And what is the suggested domain
name? Any or any name, I think, should be able to work. Maybe the only challenge is hitting 10/10 because of a bad name, but everything else will just work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I will purchase domain and server. so that anyone will be able to play with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add?
Nothing else for now, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue with Karin.
Okay. Do you hear me well?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you well.
Okay. It's because my network is a bit bad today. Okay, let me share my screen. So yesterday after our meet, I prepared the onboarding meeting, and I had the onboarding meeting with the intern, and then I worked on the training. So I shared the recordings and the files, and then I verified all of the folders that I migrated, and there were a lot of folders and files. So I did. I really verified it one by one, and I didn't finish it yet yesterday. So I just continued this morning. So I had to finish it by the end of this month, because when I asked chat, it was saying that if I don't finish the migration, maybe the Google can like stop giving the access to the other drive, because if I'm not wrong, we already removed the card and all of that. So I made sure to finish the verification. So I finished this today, and then I continued on the documentation. So I didn't really finish it even yet. I just
Okay, the
understand
documentation of what? You continue
the
with
documentation yesterday of the Roundcube.
okay. It is very important
Yeah,
precise that you continue with documentation of Roundcube. Okay, you have
Roundcube.
finished how many line there? You have read until line 20, line 50.
I am here on the installation. I'm still here.
Okay.
So, yeah. So and my next step is that I will continue this.
Your next step is what?
I will continue this, reading this.
Okay, but can you explain also what you have read? The part that you have read, what you have understand there, can you share that with us?
Okay, so what I've really finished until now is the requirements. So we need the IMAP server, the SMTP server, so Postfix. The IMAP is Dovecot, and the HTTP server as a requirement. So Apache or Nginx. And
Okay,
also we need PHP. So it said it needs PHP version 8.1 or a higher version. So that is required. And that's it. And I just started the installation, the documentation on the installation. So I was a bit confused here on the decompress. It said decompress and put this folder somewhere. And I was like, what folder? So I asked chat, and he said this one. So that's all what I did from now.
okay.
Yes.
And this server is what? Is for, and this and that folder is for what?
This folder?
Because it is saying that decompress and put this folder somewhere on your system. Yes. This is a folder. This is the folder that you will decompress. The folder they are saying is not the GitHub. It is not. They are asking you to clone the GitHub. If you scroll up, yes, it is not about cloning the GitHub.
Mm.
Where is the part that they are asking you to decompress?
This one on this installation.
Which folder?
I'm a bit confused about this also. Maybe the repository or
They are talking about which folder, which folder there.
Okay. I think when you go to the GitHub, scroll up first. No, on the doc. On the document, scroll up here. Up again, installation. Yeah. So when you go to the GitHub page,
Yes.
you should be able to find some downloadable files there. Just click on GitHub. Click on that link. The link Wikipedia page on the doc.
okay.
Oh, we are already on GitHub. So
it's not about cloning.
there is a folder. There are files. There is installation. There is a. If you click on installation section there, it should take you to a section where you can download the files. But I didn't use that method because I needed to use commands. Because with the commands we can automate instead of like downloading the folder through the UI manually. But if you click on the installation, getting started requirements, then there is installation there. Yeah. How to install.
You need to download. So
Yes,
click
yeah.
on downloads. Oh, I should have. Okay, so just download from here.
Yes, but you will do that later. It's easy to download with command line.
Yes.
That's the file they were talking about. You know, sometimes some websites, they don't do their documentation very clearly. They just assume maybe you know where the file is.
Yeah, I was confused.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
But at least you know what you know the requirements, and you know what the HTTP server does, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. So Karim, we continue to try to download and
yes,
hope you will find solution for that. Okay, do you have another thing to add?
No, I think that's all. That's all for now.
Okay. So I will try to purchase a new server so anyone can play with his own server. The only downside is that you will not work again collaboratively on the same server. But we will continue with Ansible because when we will switch to production, we need to be expert with Ansible because with Ansible we will create a pool of infrastructure. And if you want to create even 10 pool, and every time you are doing things manually, that can generate a lot of mistake.
Yes.
That will also take time, and that can also consume a couple of money, especially, let's say maybe Godric have made his own setup and have automated everything on Ansible. And let's say maybe Gori want to show that to a new developer, even maybe to his colleague. What Gori can do is only to run the Ansible, and the Ansible will go and make the setup on the new server.
Yes, sir.
And because you are using VPS from OVH, not VM, but in case of VM, that really help us to save cost, because when you run your Ansible with Terraform, that can go and create a VM and set up all the SMTP there, and we will make your test. And once it is finished, in your Ansible or maybe in your Terraform, you have put something there that will delete again everything, you see.
Okay.
And by doing so, we can save some couple of dollars. But with the VPS, when we purchase it, there is no way to delete it. But because this is experimental period, we need the VPS, because you can make your manual setup today, and tomorrow you continue, you see. But
Yes.
once you are familiar with it and you make an automation, maybe we will just we will just stop paying for those VPS. And maybe you will start using a VM on Amazon or even on GCP. It means that when you have some layer to add on your SMTP server or on your email system, you just run a playbook, Terraform and Ansible. Now you go and create a server with everything, and you will make experience there and add that in Ansible. And once you finish, normally the playbook we should be able to delete the server by himself.
Okay.
Did you understood what I
Okay.
say?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
because when we are in cloud, like GCP, Amazon, we can use a playbook to save some dollar, to playbook Ansible and Terraform to avoid error, to save time, and to save no money. But when we use VPS, if we use Ansible and Terraform, that we also avoid to make mistake and avoid to make, and that will also help us to save time, because we cannot delete the VPS. Even if you delete the VPS, you need to pay for the entire month. You need to
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
month.
yeah. Once you've bought it, you've spent already.
Yes, but for
Mhm.
cloud, and just use it even for an hours. What you will pay is only for that hours.
Okay.
So imagine we have all the setup of our SMTP Dovecot Roundcube. We have it in Ansible, and we also have some query in Ansible in Terraform that has to chat to GCP or even to Amazon to create a server, a Linux server, and so on. So you just need to run your Terraform playbook that will connect to Amazon, create you a server, and then you run your Ansible that will make all the setup inside the server. And once you finish your setup, the Terraform can delete the server automatically, or maybe you can ever don't delete it, you see. And what we will pay for the server is only for the number of hours that we have used, maybe 6 hours. We can end up paying maybe $1, you see. But with the VPS on OVH, when you pay maybe $4 or $5 or $10 per month, even if you delete, you will still pay the $10.
Yes, sir.
That is where, even if anyone have his own server, we need to keep working with the Ansible and Terraform automation, because that will help us when we switch on cloud. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Do you have any question? Do you have anything to share?
No, I don't have for now.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. Goodbye. Have a nice day.